Hello, my name is Whitney Johnson, and I will be discussing the 2.2 GVV case titled FDA Liability Concerns. First off, I will summarize the case. Alex and Gregory have started a new salad dressing making business. It started out with Alex making a delicious jalapeno vinaigrette that instantly became a hit, and a lot of restaurants wanted to use it in their house special. Alex decided to bottle and market it, and now Whole Foods and Trader Joe's carry the product. The sales are increasing monthly. Alex is the creative side of the business while Gregory handles the day-to-day business transactions. The two decided to hire Michael, a CPA and old college friend, as the CFO. Michael came in with a plan to grow the business, and his goal was to make it go public or to sell it within the next 5 to 7 years. Though the decision to make it public was not unanimously decided on, both Alex and Gregory liked the idea of expanding the company. Alex's only request is that FDA regulations be followed, to which Michael agreed and said he would make a process to do so. However, at the next FDA inspection, listeria is found in the product, and the FDA insists that batch 57839 be recalled. Michael says that the company cannot recall the product, it is too expensive, whereas Alex is determined to uphold his and the company's reputation. Upon further investigation, Alex discovered that the FDA has made multiple requests concerning the cleanliness of the equipment and ingredient storage. Alex questions if Michael should stay with the company and wonders if Greg values profit over reputation, as Greg was largely silent during the discussion. The first question from the case is, what are the main arguments that Alex is trying to counter? What are the reasons and rationalizations he needs to address? First off, the main argument for Michael is as follows. He believes that recalling the batch is too expensive. He states that the product would be taken off the shelves for 3 to 4 weeks, that the company would lose major shelf advantage and market share. Michael also points out that the warranty reserve won't cover the cost of this recall, and that a huge loss in the quarter would make it difficult to renew the bank loan that the company has coming up within the next 6 months. He additionally argues that fixing the problem the FDA has outlined would be too expensive, and that it would be more cost effective, if the company simply pays the fine that the FDA would instigate. The 3 additional arguments that Michael could make are of expected or standard practice. He could argue that most restaurants or most companies don't usually follow FDA regulations. He could argue materiality, that it really ultimately doesn't matter. And he could argue locus of loyalty, that even though Alex wants to recall the product, that decision is not what is best for the company. The second question from the case is, what is at stake for key parties? For Alex, he feels that his reputation and the reputation of the company is at stake if the product is not recalled. Demand could potentially decrease once customers are informed of the situation, and this could hurt the company. On the other hand, Michael and Gregory probably feel that if the product is recalled, they will have lost what they've been working towards in trying to grow the company and make it go public. At this point, Michael has his job at stake as well, because he could potentially lose it depending on what Alex and Gregory decide. The third question from the case asks, what levers can Alex use to influence those who disagree with him? First and foremost, Alex can emphasize that the plan for the company to go public was never officially voted on, and because of this, Michael cannot base his decisions to make the company go public. Alex can also explain that if customers don't trust a product, they won't use it, especially if they believe it's going to make them sick. By not complying with FDA regulations, demand could decrease. Alex's strongest argument is to continue to fight for his and the company's reputation, which brings us to the fourth and final question, which is, what is Alex's most powerful and persuasive response? And what concerns does he need to address? To whom should these concerns be made, and when and in what context? In my opinion, I think Alex's point that reputation outweighs profit is powerful. Like I said earlier, if customers don't trust a product, they won't use it. Alex's first move at the next meeting should be to first talk to Gregory and get his input, since he was largely silent during the initial conversation. If Alex can remind Gregory why the two went into business together and the importance of a sound reputation, they can both talk to Michael and try to change his thinking. If Michael stays firm in his argument to increase products, then Alex and Gregory will probably have to find a more ethical CFO. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.